What's up, everybody? Tiffany Outdoors here. Today I want to be working on this 29-gallon enclosure for my crested gecko. Stay tuned. There's the hawk. Before there was a Tiffany Outdoors, there was Tiffany the farmer.
On a U-turn when possible.
No, we're not U-turning.
Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, Boo.
What? I've started off with my little foam background here. And I got this from Lowe's from free. I just found some underneath a rack, and it was some kind of packing or something, and they let me have it for free. And I've cut it down the width wise. Now I just need to cut the length. Y'all, if you need to cut this stuff, I highly suggest using a knife like this. I got this from the Dollar Tree. And listen. See how it cuts that styrofoam without all that nasty squeaking? It's perfect for this. There we go. Alright. I'm going to save some of these cutoffs. I got some over here also. Got some here. I'm going to save some of those because I want to make feeding ledges from those. So that. I'm going to take my hand, rub all the excess off like that, and it's going to make a mess. It's going to make a mess. And then now I'm just going to test fit this. Alright, let me show you guys this real close. Just to let you guys know, I do have my substrate dam on there. It's hard to see right there, but it's on there. I got that at, let's see, so I can give you guys some measurements. 4 inches for the substrate dam, and 3 inches for the top, which is going to be the latch for the door. And I've already put the little latch on there. Now, I did not install the door yet because I still want to do the background. Alright, and that fits in there quite nicely. Actually, I'm going to put it in like so. Yeah, that looks nice. That fits in there. You don't have to make it go all the way to the bottom. I got a little bit of space at the bottom. Since there's going to be substrate down there, you're not going to see that anyway. Alright, now I've got that cut down to size. Now, I need to decide what I want to do with this. And I have some things that I want to put on this, but I still need to get something else because I'm going to need a humidity hide. I need to add that in there. But let me show you what I've got. I found this nice cork tube, huge one. Found this at a pet store. I was like, oh, must have it. Perfect. I still need to clean it up a little bit, and I am going to put this in an oven and kill off any kind of bugs or anything that might be on it. I don't know what's in there or what kind of eggs could possibly be in this, but it's possible. But anyway, I'm going to put this on here somewhere. So I've got that. I've also got this nice piece of grapevine, this wood here, and I really like this piece. I think I'm going to put this on there too. It's got a nice little flat ledge here and a nice little thick thing for climbing and such. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this on there too, somehow or another. And what I'll be using is some expanding foam. And somewhere on this background, I'm also going to need to put a humidity hide. And I think I have an idea of what I want to do for that, but I need to go to Lowe's or Home Depot. I just need some PVC. I've got the styrofoam background here, and I've got a few things laid out kind of almost where I want to put them. This piece of wood, I think I want to put it, I guess, somewhere like this. Maybe lean it up against that so it'll have a little bit of support there. Yeah. And then I'm also going to be putting this little piece here that I cut out. This is going to be for the mealworm cup. And I have 2 feeders that I'm also going to put in here that are going to be on the sides of the glass. And they have magnetic holders. And my crested gecko is already used to feeding from those. So I got a second one. So I have one on each side just to make sure I have enough of that type of coverage. But anyway, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cut that out. I have that little red circle here. And I bought some sculpty tools, and then I got one of these little metal rings here. I'm just going to use that metal ring to press into the styrofoam to make that hole, and then I'm going to get my mealworm cup and make sure it fits in there. Well, this isn't working out as I had envisioned. Let's see. Ah, nice. Got a nice fit. Fits in there nicely. I'm happy with that. Okay, now to start with the rest of this. Y'all, it's so windy out here, but I'm just going to show you briefly what I'm going to do and then put music over the rest. Alright, I've got it all done. I may have made a mistake. We'll see when I try and pick this thing up. Because it's overflowing over there, on the top, on the sides. It's overflowing. Yeesh. I have a feeling it's going to stick to this little shade shelter thing I built. But it'll be okay. I'll be able to pull that up with a knife and carve everything off. So I'm just going to leave this out here for several hours and let it dry. I do still need to do this spot right here where that can is. I can't get to it because it's holding up that branch. It's holding up that branch there. I can't remove that yet until this dries a little bit more. And then I'll come back out and, ooh, hold on. Got some spillage. It's like really dripping off the side there. Oh goodness. Okay. Like I said, I may have made a mess. The big glop right there. It's okay. It'll be alright. Alright, I'm going to let this dry for a couple hours, then come back out, pry this up, do that spot right there where that can is, and then let it dry overnight, and then start carving it out and move on to the next step. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this mess. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be interesting trying to remove this. Let's see if I can find the edges. Oh boy. gonna have to do a lot of carving. And yeah. And the inside is still wet. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Oh no. Okay. Cut that off. Ugh. It's still a little wet. Yeah, I want to laugh and cry at the same time. Alright, some of the stuff is still wet. I'm ruining my knife here. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's see if I can lift this up now. Haha, there we go. I freed it. Alright. Jeez. This stuff did not do well. I don't like it. Alright, let me show you guys. A little sticky. I will bring it in and hopefully it'll dry a little bit better, but look at that. Great stuff doesn't do that. Not quite sure what to do. Maybe just squirt some more of that stuff in there and hopefully it dries like that did. You know what? I'm gonna let this dry for 24 hours and hopefully with that being opened up now, it'll dry overnight. This is what we deal with now. Four-wheelers flying up and down, up and down, up and down. This used to be a really quiet neighborhood, but that is no more. But anyway, alright, I'm gonna bring this in the house, let this dry. Hopefully overnight it'll do a lot better. And oh my goodness, what a mess. That didn't come out nearly the way I had thought it was going to. I'm a little disappointed in it. Let me show you what I used. This is what I used. So, if you plan on doing this, don't use this stuff. Use the great stuff. Because it's great. This stuff, not so much. Or maybe it's my fault because I did put that on so thick. I did try to pile it up and make like a ledge here. And all it did was just get heavy and flatten out. And then it flowed out over there like that. And that's how that became. But we'll see. 24 hours.